Imagine stumbling upon a book so strange, so alien, that for over 600 years, not a single soul has truly deciphered its meaning. A book with words that belong to no known language, filled with bizarre illustrations of unknown plants, naked women bathing in green liquid, and astronomical diagrams that defy every conventional system. This isn't the plot of a fantasy novel. This is real history. Welcome to the spine-chilling mystery of the Voynich Manuscript, a book that has baffled scholars, cryptographers, and conspiracy theorists alike. Stick with me till the end, because the deeper we go, the weirder it gets. You're watching HistoryNibbles, the home of history's darkest secrets, forgotten tales, and unexplained mysteries. If you love diving into the strange and the unsolved, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, and join our curious little community. Now, back to the manuscript that no one can read. The story begins in 1912, when a Polish book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich stumbled upon an old trunk in the Villa Mondragone, a Jesuit college near Rome. Inside was an unassuming leather-bound manuscript, 240 pages, vellum parchment, covered in strange handwriting and even stranger drawings. Voynich, an experienced antiquarian, instantly sensed this book was something special, but he had no idea what he had just found. He brought it back to London, and from that moment forward, the Voynich Manuscript became one of history's most enduring puzzles. Let's take a closer look at what's actually in this book, because it's not just the language that's weird, it's everything. The manuscript is divided into 6 main sections, though no one really knows what they're supposed to be. First up is the botanical section, page after page of plants, but none that you'll find in any real-world flora. Some have leaves shaped like starfish, others grow upside down, and many have roots that look like twisted serpents. Are they from another planet? A coded metaphor? Or an elaborate hoax? Then there's the astronomical section, filled with circular diagrams that resemble zodiac wheels and star charts, but they don't match any known constellation system. Next is the balneological section, perhaps the strangest. Dozens of naked women are depicted standing in tubs connected by bizarre plumbing systems. The water is often green, and the women appear to be gesturing, communicating, or being experimented on. There's also a pharmaceutical section, showing what look like alchemical jars and ingredients. Again, the plants and symbols don't match anything in known science. And of course, there's the text itself. Thousands of words written in looping, elegant handwriting. It looks like language, but it isn't any language we've ever seen. Linguists, codebreakers, and cryptographers have spent over a century trying to decode this mysterious script. During World War II, some of the same minds who cracked the Nazis' Enigma code turned their attention to the Voynich Manuscript and failed. The language, often called Voynichese, has its own internal logic. Words repeat in patterns. Syntax appears consistent. It's not just random gibberish, but it also doesn't resemble any known alphabet or grammar system. Some believe it's an elaborate cipher. Others think it's an invented language like Tolkien's Elvish, created centuries before linguistics was even a formal science. And then there are those who think it's something far more sinister. The authorship of the manuscript is a mystery in itself. Carbon dating of the parchment shows the book was likely created between 1404 and 1438, the early Renaissance. But that tells us nothing about who created it or why. Some theories point to Roger Bacon, a 13th century English monk and scientist. Others suggest it was John Dee, the court astrologer of Queen Elizabeth the Thirster, who was obsessed with alchemy and the occult. A more fantastical theory, that it came from a secret society, or even extraterrestrials. In fact, some of the earliest owners of the book are shrouded in their own mysteries. Emperor Rudolph II of the Holy Roman Empire reportedly bought it for 600 gold ducats, a massive sum at the time. Why would a powerful emperor pay so much for a book no one could read? Some say he believed it contained the key to immortality. One of the few solid clues we have is a letter found with the manuscript, written in 1665 by a man named Johannes Marcus Marci, a Bohemian scientist. In the letter, Marci explains that he's sending the manuscript to Athanasius Kircher, a Jesuit scholar known for studying ancient languages. Marci writes, "I am confiding this book to your judgment, for I am persuaded that it can be read by none but yourself." He also claims that Emperor Rudolph believed the book was authored by Roger Bacon. But even Kircher, who once claimed to have deciphered Egyptian hieroglyphs, couldn't crack the Voynich Manuscript. So, what is it? Some skeptics believe the whole thing is an elaborate hoax, perhaps by Voynich himself. A fabricated language, strange drawings, and some medieval paper, just to fool collectors and scholars. But here's the problem. Modern computer analysis shows that the manuscript's text follows natural linguistic patterns. Word frequency, sentence structure, and syntax all behave like a real language. If it's a hoax, it's a mathematically perfect one, created centuries before such analysis was even possible. And remember, the manuscript's parchment has been radiocarbon dated to the early 15th century, centuries before Voynich was even born. If it's a hoax, it's one that's over 600 years old. Over the years, theories have ranged from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Some think the book is an ancient medical text, written in code to protect sacred knowledge. Others believe it's an alchemical guide, revealing secrets only to those worthy enough to understand. Then there are theories of lost civilizations, Atlanteans, aliens, or time travelers. More recently, AI and machine learning have been used to scan the manuscript. Some researchers believe the language has roots in Hebrew or ancient Turkish. Others think it's a constructed language, like a secret code passed through generations. And then there's the idea that it's not meant to be understood, that its purpose was always to confuse, deceive, or initiate. Some scholars have even confessed to going mad while trying to decipher it. One cryptologist reportedly said, "It's like looking into the abyss, and the abyss is speaking nonsense." Here's what we do know. The Voynich manuscript is real, it's old, and it's unlike anything else in recorded history. It was written by someone, or some group, who knew how to construct a convincing linguistic system. Its artwork follows themes, even if they're themes we don't understand, and it continues to defy every attempt at explanation. Every year, new scholars take a stab at it. New codebreakers try to crack the script, and every year, the Voynich manuscript remains silent. Is it a key to lost knowledge, a prank from the past, or a message from somewhere we've yet to comprehend? Whatever the truth is, one thing is certain. The Voynich manuscript doesn't just hold secrets. It is a secret, and maybe it always will be. Thanks for joining us on this eerie journey through history's most unreadable book. What do you think the Voynich manuscript is? A cipher? A hoax? Or something more otherworldly? Drop your theories in the comments below. We read them all. And if you love strange, hidden, and haunting stories like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and nibble on more history right here at History Nibbles.